4 8mm bolts holding it on. We'll put a plastic cup over that. Which is really kind of handy. And it just clears. I'm going to go ahead and take my bolts. They're 8mm bolts. The ones in the back, there are 2 on the left side. The 2 back ones, they are going to require a deep well. A universal would be real handy for the very back one. I don't have universal, but I'm going to use a low profile ratchet. Loose, don't go sideways, just try to go straight up on it. And be conscious now, you've got threads. Actually a small screwdriver would have done the trick there. It's a good idea to loosen up a couple by hand. You'll have a good idea of just how tight they are. We'll put the old cap back on, guys. This thing's easy to come out. Let's get out here and take a better look at it. It's not dripping oil or anything. We'll get out here and take a better look and just see how saturated and dirty it is. This is 8.5 years old with 31,000 miles on it. Okay guys, this just came out of the truck. Of course it's Fleet Guard Cummins, and that's what's going back in it. I buy all my filters from Geno's. Looks like it's in pretty good shape, not even no oil dripping out of it. Fleet Guard by Cummins, made in USA, brand new ones on the left. Even the O-rings are the same color. And on the 4th gen Cummins, the owner's manual does state, change them out every 67,500 miles or 54 months. That's 4.5 years, whichever comes first. Actually, I don't think that looks too bad for 8.5 years old. But we're 4 years past due on time based, so we will go ahead and change it. Now on these O-rings, a lot of people don't put nothing on them. 99 out of 100 will put used motor oil on them. I'm going to use Super Lube O-ring silicone lubricant. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, now your silicone content is going to go sky high on your next used oil analysis. That's fine, I don't care. I have a lot more important things to worry about on used oil analysis on my truck. For one thing, the iron is running between 100 and 150 parts per million, whether I run 3,000 miles or 6,000 miles on my oil. Copper and aluminum is behaving pretty good. I'm not going to overdo it. Wonder what the reasoning is for the different color O-rings. It's kind of cool looking. You know as well as I do, this silicone oil from Super Lube, it's a far superior O-ring lubricant than any kind of a used motor oil or new motor oil. Guys, I want to show you something on this gasket. Can you see that? See how it's sticking up above it? It's got a pretty good little lip on it. And as long as it's clean, and it is, and uniform all the way around, what you want to be careful is when you do lift it up, make sure part of it doesn't come up with the CCV filter. I think that's the only danger. But we're looking good. We'll go ahead and put her back in. It goes in like this. And after it lays down, it's about a 1/4 inch. So all it's got to do is be pressed down about a 1/4 inch, and it's all the way down. And there it is. I did end up putting a lid on the dipstick. And you can see it down in the back too. It's flush. You can see it and feel it. Guys, that's it on this video. You don't have to see the bolts going back. Just remember the 2 studs, they're going to look like this. They go in the back 2 on the left. Now this is on the 4th gen. And just a recap, just to summarize, the truck is 8.5 years old. The CCV filter had never been changed. And the truck is sitting with 31,796 miles. But I like this one. It is an impact swivel. It's 8mm. I'll put a link to it, to the silicone O-ring lube. I hope it helps somebody. Thanks for watching. Work safe out there and have a good one.